Hey guys, XN2 here. I'm a member of the Brave Vanguard and the Newbie Training Corps. I just wanted to make a quick video going over markets and how the sales all work so you can make the most money you can from the items that you found. First things first, we're selling the items that we have in our inventory here. So we come down to sell and it says our inventory is empty. We have to make sure we reset our search bar and we reset any qualifiers that we have on the items, so we can see all the things that we are planning to sell today. When you bring up the sell window, you have four options here: sell, buy order, and sell order. You can hit the little pop out on the right to get some more information. The market value over the last 4 weeks, so you can see that recently these Elder Knight helmets with good quality have gone up in value. Our current buy orders are listings that people are willing to pay right now. If I select sell, immediately I will get the best price from the available buy orders. If I wanted to buy one, I could list my own buy order for a better price than, let's see here, better price than the previous best, and you'll see that my buy order goes to the top. So let's go ahead and cancel that. And we want to sell our Elder's Knight helmet. We will only get 26k if we sell it straight out, which is again the best buy order. But we can almost double our money if we use a sell order. This means we won't get our money as quickly, but we'll be able to make the extra money off of it. So we're going to go with a sell order. We're going to go 1 silver less than whatever the current cheapest price is, and we'll move on to the next item. Now with these invisibility potions, our buy orders and our sell orders are fairly close in value. I'll take about a 20% hit here, and I'm okay with just selling these straight off for the 20% loss to get the money now. And we'll go through the rest of these. Again, I'm looking at the sell order, so if I were to place a sell order, I would get 58,496. Or I could sell it right now for just under 50,000. Make sure you're checking your taxes on the market house when you're making sales like this, so that you're not losing money to taxes that you weren't expecting to lose. And here's another example of the sell orders being drastically higher than the buy orders. So if I sold it straight up with a sell, I'd only get 45k, but if I use a sell order, I'd get almost 80k. And we'll go through the rest of these. 31,000 to 2,000. So again, I'm going to use a sell order for this one. And there we go. Now, I still have this bag that I could sell here for 174,000, but I'm going to show you that the prices aren't always the same in every city. So in this city, this Elder's bag with normal quality. Remember, the quality is very important. A normal quality bag will give you a weight of 197 kilograms, whereas a masterpiece bag would give you a weight of 246 kilograms. So significantly higher. Your masterpiece gear gives a higher item power as well than the normal gear, which is 1100. Masterpiece was 1200 for the bags. So this would be a 174,870. We'll save this number. 174,870, so that we can remember it next time. And then we'll run transport these goods to another city and see if the market there is any better. So remember, markets are specific to the city that you're in. So I sold these items in Martlock, but if I come to this little compass guy over here to teleport to another city, I can go to Fort Sterling, for example, and since I have an item in my inventory that I'm transporting with, it'll cost me 5,000 to transport. If I was completely naked, that would have been a free transport, so you can always transport back and forth and check the prices between the cities. Now remember, our value was 174,870, and let's see what we can get for it here. 165,000. I would lose 10,000 selling it here, and it only cost me 5,000 to teleport it back and forth. So it's still a good deal for me to just teleport it right back and make that extra money. Now there are markets in every major city: Thetford, Fort Sterling, Lyndhurst, Bridgewatch, Martlock, and there's one in Caerleon as well. There's two in Caerleon with the Black Market Auction House, but that's a little more detailed and you can get into that whenever you're ready to. You cannot transport to Caerleon with anything in your inventory. You have to carry everything out there yourself, and you're going through the red zones, so be careful. You can die and lose any of the gear that you have on you if you go through those red zones with gear. Each of the cities in the black zone also have their own market. So if we were to, for example, go out to Arthur's Rest in the black zone, which is one of the major cities out here. So if we were to come out to Arthur's Rest, which is right here near the Arch territories, so the Arch portal and stuff that we spawned in the other day and made the video about how to get to our hideouts up here. And then we come down to Red Tree, which is a common Arch Tier 8 territory, and you're only a couple jumps out of Arthur's Rest, which is another safe zone in the black zone that has a market, and you can sell stuff there for potentially better money than the Royal Cities, but it might sell more slowly because it's a less used market. So we'll go ahead and list this for 1 silver cheaper than the previous best sell order, and then we'll check what it would have looked like out in Red Tree, which is where I currently have my home set, because the market in our newbie training corps hideout hasn't been set up yet. As soon as that's up and running, we'll keep it stocked with items, and we won't price gouge allies, obviously. But let's see what it would be in the Red Tree hideout.
Let's go.
Each of these hideouts in the Black Sun have their own market. So if you were, for example, running around Red Tree and you went to the Nemesis hideout, you would probably get a better deal than you would in the Awful Company hideout, just because of how their markets are currently stocked. And you could check each of the markets in each of these hideouts in every zone. But these two are the most commonly used markets, so you might get your best value or your fastest sale from these two markets. So again, we were looking at a Tier 8 bag. Tier 8. Quality was good, and it was, or actually I believe it was normal. Either way, I'm looking for a bag. 200k out here as opposed to the 174,000 in the Royal City. So if I had sold it here, it might have taken more time to sell because this market isn't as active as the Royal City market, but I could have made a little bit more money. So just a quick video explaining that, guys. Have a good afternoon.